Bine v-am regăsit, dragi telespectatori, la o nouă ediție Weekend cu Mihai. După o săptămână, după o lună frumoasă a iubirii, suntem în luna martie, suntem în 4 martie, e luna mărțișorilor, luna femeii, luna doamnelor, a mamelor. Avem invitați frumoși astăzi, tineri, talentați din toate domeniile artistice posibile și imposibile. O avem și pe dansatoarea Suheil, venită direct din Brazilia, cu ea o să vorbim în engleză, că ea nu știe. Știe puțin în limba română pentru că e căsătorită cu român. Hello!
Hello!
How are you?
Fine. Bine.
Bine?
Bine.
Faci bine.
Bine. Thank you so much to invite me to be here, and it's a pleasure to be with you again.
Thank you so much. We will dance, we will talk a lot about you, about your project, new project. Do you have in Brazil, do you have 8th of March?
Yes.
The Women's Day?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
an international day
It's
we have in
international.
Brazil also.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And do you have a party then, or what do you do?
Normally,
special day?
between the belly dancers, always we do something because we celebrate the femininity, the woman, the happiness. So, if every year we have a lot of events to celebrate, and of course we dance and we party.
Do you get a lot of presents this day, this special
no,
day?
normally-
From men?
No, normally in Brazil we don't have this custom to give too much presents. We receive some flowers.
Ah, flowers.
Yeah, and that's it. Not so much.
And do you usually dance in this special day?
Yes,
There are a lot of
yes, we
shows.
always have
In
something.
Romania or in Brazil?
This year in Romania, one dancer from Bucharest already invited me to make a party. I think gonna be on 11, not exactly on 8, but we're gonna celebrate together also.
It's great. We will talk about your coming to Romania from November. Yeah?
Yes, this time I stay until November, long time.
Va sta până în noiembrie în România, din februarie, deci stă, deși brazilian, că dansează aici, îi place aici, s-a acomodat și are succes aici și atunci dansează aici.
First time, 20 days. Second time, 40 days.
And now-
Third time, 5 months. Now, 9 months. I think I'm loving
I think
Romania.
next year you will live in Romania for
Yes,
for
I
years.
think also.
We hope so, because you're great.
Thank you.
Am dansat cu ea anul trecut, mi-a dansat pe tornerul la concursul pe care îl fac eu și e spectaculoasă.
Yeah.
Great. Suheil, are you in love now? Do you love someone? Are you married?
Yes, I'm in Romania because I'm married. A Romanian guy, yes. Bărbatul meu.
Bărbatul meu, yeah.
And yes, I'm so in love with him. It's like the love of my life.
Yes?
Yes.
It's great to find the love of your life. It's
Yes.
great. Uite, vezi, ei o găsesc mai ușor străinii. Cred că nu stau așa cramponați, noi ne gândim, ne disecăm defectele.
Multe persoane au și acel tipic. Forma aceea, vreau să fie așa, vreau să fie
Acel
așa, vreau să fie
așa.
așa. Nu.
Bine, la 20 de ani și eu vroiam așa, după ce am
Nu.
văzut că nu prea e, sau e undeva, dar nu mă vrea pe mine. Deci trebuie să fie mai puțin. He is with you all the time, in
Yes.
all the shows, everywhere, every time, anywhere.
Yes, sometimes of course he get a little boring, to go with me all the time, but he's a very nice
He's your
partner.
manager also?
No.
You are your manager?
At this moment, a little bit, because I'm here in Romania and I just arrived, and he helps me with everything and to make contacts and to talk in Romanesque for me, because vorbesc puțin.
Do you understand us in Romanian or?
Înțelegi?
Înțelegi?
Tot.
Înțelegi tot?
Tot. Înțelegi
But you
tot.
don't speak.
Yeah, it's very difficult,
It's difficult to speak, but you understand.
Sometimes when I'm between friends, like no cameras,
Yeah.
I try to speak a little bit, but I feel like I speak like an Indian, like I make confusion with the verbs. And but I'm learning. I think in a few months I'm gonna be talking a little better. It's a very difficult language.
Great. Do you have shows now in Romania in March, only in 11?
Yes, I arrived 1 week ago.
So it's
And I was already in Bulgaria last weekend. I was with a show and workshops in Bulgaria. And then I arrived this weekend. And I'm starting to unpack all my stuff and waiting for invitations, and contracts and everything.
Do you remember my festival?
Of course.
So we will be there again if you want.
For sure. I love it to be there.
Do you think it's useful in showbiz to be thin, to look good?
Yeah, I was understanding what you were talking about, and I have a very personal vision about this because I work with women in the last 30 years career, and I think that the magazines, the TV shows, and all this commercial stuff, they put a woman in a condition that it's not true. They sell the woman to be beautiful, must be thinny, and this is not the reality of the skinny. This is not the reality of the real woman. You know, like if you go, for example, in my country, we Brazilians, we are big. You know, like we are.
Fac o paranteză. Vreau să zic în engleză, dar mi-e mai greu. Toate fostele mele, jur, aveau un fund cu bartatea, deci așa, și aveau puțin funduleți. Deci eu nu sunt de principiu să fie uscate. So I love this kind.
And you know, sometimes the women get very sad. They feel sad. They feel like they are not beautiful. They stay unhappy. Sometimes they don't have a nice sexual life because they don't love their body.
Exactly.
And this is not true. This is magazine. This is, nobody have to be Beyonce. And also.
But Beyonce has also.
Yes, but imagine the sacrifice, like the normal life. We cannot stay 10 hours every day in the gym sweating. So we are, I think that the woman's supposed to like them more like they are, and discover your beauty and your sexuality in your body, because each one of us have a different story of life. When you see a woman, you don't know about the problems of her, about the internal problems, pregnancy, and many things that the body of the woman have. It's so different from the men's, and we have, and with the age, you become very. Example, I'm gonna make a confession. I'm 47, and even if you gym, if you take care of your food, time comes to everybody. If you don't learn to love yourself the way you are, it's a difficult life. So when you're skinny, love yourself thinny. When you're a little bit fat, love yourself a little bit fat. I think we have to free our minds of these commercial things that the media inputs in the women, and make a lot of women very unhappy.
Dance, belly dance. Your style is belly dance?
I prefer to say oriental dance.
Oriental dance?
Yes. It's sometimes more here in Europe. Belly dance sometimes have sexual appealing
And oriental, it's almost the same.
And no, the point is that when you say oriental dance, it puts many things in the same basket. You put the folk dances, you put the culture, you put the Arabian music, the oriental music that is very, very difficult to understand. You have to study many years to understand oriental music. And sometimes when you say belly dance, people think that, I go to YouTube, I see some belly dances and I shake, shake, shake. And oriental is an art, full of culture that you have to respect. You have many rules.
When did you start to dance? When you were a child?
When I was 15. 15 I started. And
did you get some lessons from teachers?
Yes. At that time, my first travel traveled to Egypt, and when I was in Egypt, I saw a woman dance. I was already a ballet dancer, classical ballet. And I saw a woman dancing, and she was like a little bit fat and not so young. And for me, as a ballet dancer, I was thinking, oh my God, with 26 years, I finished my career and I have to be like training all my whole life. I don't eat, I just eat salad. And then I discovered that was something more about dance, and I get in love with Oriental dance. And then when I came back to Brazil, I looked for a woman. She was from Romania, and she was the first woman in the whole Brazil to teach belly dance, and I was her student, and she gave me after my artistical name, that is Suheil.
So did you start with Oriental dance from the beginning?
No, I was when I started Oriental dance, I was a classical ballet dancer already. Yes, I dance ballet in Cuba. I lived in Cuba for some time in the company dancing, and then I discovered this Oriental dance, and I keep both until
Can you live from dancing? You have to spend a lot of money for...
Yes, we spend a lot of money with the costumes and everything. Most part of my friends, they have another job while they are belly dancers.
In Romania is the same. I know a lot of dancers.
Yeah.
They can't live from dancing.
I am a very lucky girl. I live from dance at least in the last 15 years. But I have the lucky to travel in many countries, giving
but you also
workshops.
are a teacher in Bucharest, yeah?
I
private
teach,
school or something?
No, I teach workshops all
workshops.
around. I've been already made 10 countries and more than 100 cities all around the world.
Great.
And this put my career also in a place where allowed me to live by dance.
That's great.
But nobody get rich being dancers, you know, like
Maybe if you do international shows.
no, I've been dancing in Broadway, in Hollywood. I had a TV show in Brazil. It's not a kind of artist that makes you rich. It's not true. If I tell you, see, oh, you can be rich with dance, I'm lying. You can be rich maybe singing, playing football, or doing other things. But dancing, no. You have to love what you do and understand that, okay, you can survive.
You can
survive, but you cannot be rich, unfortunately.
Interesting, yeah. Dansează acum frumos și revenim la discuție. Suheil. să încheiem această rubrică frumoasă, dar nu înainte de a ne spune Suheil, îmi povestea în pauză despre nunți și despre ce nu este ea de acord. Suheil, tell us about weddings and what do you think about belly dance in weddings?
Yeah, here in Romania, unfortunately, I see some belly dancers like they go to the weddings and they put the husband in a chair and make like a kind of seduction while the bride is watching. Honestly, if it was my wedding and somebody do this for me, I kill the belly dancer, you know, like I put her out. And also, this is not Oriental tradition. The Oriental tradition is different. It's called Zafa. It's an Arabian name. And we come with the lights on the head and like opening the way to the happiness, to the fertility of the woman. And while we have the candles and they go in in the candles, it means like 7 years of happiness and prosperity in each candle, and there are 13 candles, so it's a life of prosperity. So it's a very different meaning. When I make the weddings, I make this traditional zafa, and also I believe that in the wedding day, the big star must be the bride, not the belly dancer. So I have to make the bride shine and the bride...
Maybe the brides do the belly dance.
Yes, I catch them to dance, and before I leave I put all the guests together, the men's dancing with the women's. I don't approve these things that go to the wedding and dance with the men's. This for me is... it's a shame for the culture, you know, like I represent the Arabian culture for a long time, 30 years, and I don't like when I see these things, you know. I really prefer the traditional that brings a lot of happiness. The function of the dancer in the wedding is bring happiness, harmony, fertility, everything good for the couple. Let the seduction to your house, to your husband, you know, not to the inviters in a wedding.
Ați înțeles, da? Deci ea recomandă la nunți să nu mai aducem pentru soț, dacă tot e nuntă în ziua aia, în seara aia, să nu-i aducem belly dance, adică să-i mai danseze și una în brațe, atâta mai trebuie. Săraca soție, nu? Suferă 10 minute, cine a adus-o pe asta să mi-l răpească? Bine, nu știu dacă se întâmplă așa, dar într-adevăr ea zice că totuși belly dance-ul să rămână undeva în niște evenimente private și de altă natură, nu la nunți. For this year. You will stay in Romania until November. Deci puteți să o căutați până în noiembrie, să o invitați la spectacole. Suheil este aici, dansează superb, o să o vedeți acum în emisiune și am chemat-o chiar și eu la festivalul meu, lumea o cheamă în emisiuni. Deci nu aveți decât să o căutați pe Facebook, Bailarina Suheil.
Yes, bailarina means dansatoare.
Bailarina înseamnă dansatoare.
So it's bailarina
Suheil, dansează superb, o vedeți acolo, o găsiți ușor.
In Instagram also, the social.
Suntem și friends pe Instagram.
Yes.
So your plans?
First plan is to be here in Romania, and I hope I can be teaching the dancers here with 30 years experience I have. So in these last years I've been working with professional dancers. So I hope I can contribute with some of them here in Romania, because they always say to me, we need dancers that come from other countries to teach us. So hello, I'm here. And also to teach new women and to discover this femininity, to work with the healthy, the nice body, because belly dance is not only sensual, you know, like with belly dance you discover the woman you have inside you as you are.
Yeah.
And so I
it's
hope
very feminine, this dance.
Yes, very feminine. We work a lot of energy.
Only women can dance belly dance.
In the past, yes. Now we have a lot of male dancers. Yes, we have a lot of male.
Da, chiar pe Facebook, chiar era o dansatoare, nu știu, a fost chiar viral filmulețul, avea un costum alb. Și băiatul, nu, și era băiatul. Și ea a început să danseze și la un moment dat a rămas blocată, că a venit băiatul și și cu burtica și cu șoldurile.
n-am văzut.
A rămas blocată, da, se
In
întâmplă.
the past, the dance was used to dance more folk dances, but now they are making belly dances. And for the men, you know, it's very easy because they don't have the internal organs that the women have. Like our belly is full of organs, and the men's know, so they can make the movements very easy.
Deci noi putem face ușor.
Yes. In 2 seconds I teach you and you're gonna do it, I'm sure.
The first student and the second one.
Okay, let's do it.
We have two students now.
Yeah.
We have the first two. Yeah,
Eu first to men's today. But okay, I put you to dance folk dances, you know, like men's dances. The men's in the folk dances, the Arabian ones, they are very sensual, they are very strong. It's very beautiful to see a man dancing Arabian dance. It's very beautiful. But now, know that the world is changing, and we have some guys that put skirts and female costumes, and they dance very nice. We have to have open mind. That's it.
Great. So this is your plans. All.
Give classes, make show. I'm here. Call me.
Suheil este în România. Căutați-o pentru orice gen de spectacol. O să vă invit cu drag de fiecare dată când aveți lucruri noi de spus și de cântat și tot ce mai lansați voi. Deocamdată vă cânt eu pe final. Vă reamintesc că mâine e marele concurs Eurovision. Să vă votați dacă vă place piesa și noi ne revedem cu drag săptămâna viitoare. La revedere!